Happy Independence Day, everyone. You may know me from those crazy TIP100 videos, but today I'm going to show you how to tie a tie on this 4th of July. I'm blessed to have a great dad that showed me how to tie a tie. And this video is for those who maybe didn't have that. So I'm going to show you how to tie a tie, then I'm going to take you through my 5-step process, then I'm going to tie it one last time to cement in the idea. So, even though my dad taught me, I never stopped asking questions. I had a lot of great mentors that taught me some tips and tricks along the way that I'm going to share for you today. Just follow me the first time, then you can try it on your own when I go through the step-by-step, then just watch me one last time to reinforce the motions. So, starting off, you want to pinch the tie and hold it right at your neck where the knot is going to be, and make sure it falls right at your belt line. So that's step number 1, is measure, and you want to pinch right where you want the knot. And then you drag the other end and line it up with where you pinched. So, looks exactly like this. Now, step number 2 is the shoestring. So you're going to want to pull the fat end in front and loop it around and pull it off to the right, just like you were tying a shoestring at first. Then it's the swallow. So you pull it around to the left and up and through, down your throat, just like you were swallowing it. So, and then you want to pull it off to the left. Then is the swoop. So you want to go from left to right and then up through. So that motion was up and through. So through. So that was step number 4, and this is when you want to confirm that it's about at your belt level. If it's not at your belt level, it's best to just start again. So then step number 5 is thread the needle. Pull the fat end and thread it right through the knot. Okay. So, is everybody ready? We're going to go through the step-by-step process. It's 5 steps. You're definitely going to nail this. It might take you a few tries, but watch this video long enough and I guarantee you can do this. So, first step is to measure. Pinch where the knot's going to be. Make sure it's right at belt level. Then pull it in line with the other end of the tie. So, make sure you have that in line. Now, we're going to do the shoestring. So you're going to want to pull the fat end of the tie and put it in front of the skinny end. And make sure this is facing out. So, this is the front of the tie. And you're going to want to loop the fat end up and through, just like you were tying a shoelace. So, that is step number 2. Step number 1 is measure. Step number 2, shoelace. Then the swallow. Now this is where it gets a little complicated because you have to bring the fat end in back, around, and then swallow. So, fat end up, around, and through. And then pull it off to your left here. So, it's going to look exactly like this. Then is the swoop. So you pull the fat end around on the front and then up and through. So the motion is up and through. And then you're going to check the length, make sure it's right at your belt line, and then you can thread the needle, which is the 5th and final step. Thread it right through there. Okay, so then you can tighten it. Ta-da! So I'm going to go through it one more time. Simple 5-step process. Make sure you guys have this down. So, pulling it apart, and remember, front of the tie out. First step, measure. So you're going to pinch. Make sure it's right at your belt line. Then you're going to pull the other end right in line. Step number 2, shoestring. then swallow, pull it off to the left, then swoop, make sure it's the right length, then you thread the needle. And that is the 5-step process. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. Have a great Independence Day. Thanks for joining me.